I got some feedbacks that you guys want a basics video, okay, about SolidWorks. So I'm basically going to do it from the start. That you want like to know the functions and the buttons and these. So sure, we could make that. It's going to be a very basic video, okay? And I'm going to teach you all the things that we have used with Dr. Azad. So first, when we boot up SolidWorks, it's probably going to show us this face, and then we're going to press on the home button, then part. Don't choose assembly or drawing, just choose part. Then you'll probably notice that there are some different things that the ones that you have. It's because of I have some different settings than you guys. First, when you start it like this, try to change the unit system from inches, pounds, seconds to millimeters and grams and seconds. That's the most important part, okay? Then we're going to come to sketch. Then when we come to the sketch, we have these lists. As sketch, it's a thing that we start on a plane. Okay, let's explain what's a plane. A plane, it's basically an A4 paper that we have on SolidWorks. An A4 paper is the thing that we draw on, or you want whatever you want to write on it, or draw on, or sketch. That's the function of a plane. An origin, it's the origin point, the middle or the place that we could that we should start every drawing on it. Like, please start every drawing on it. The first point of your drawing should be on the origin point, so it would be fully defined, or to be like secured and not moved. It can't move to anywhere. Okay, so we have the sketch is the button that we do. We like press on this plane and then we could draw on it. We have these two buttons. It's to exit the sketch without saving anything, or here exit sketch with saving the drawing that you did. So we're going to do that right now. The smart dimension, it's to give dimension. Like, let's say we have the front plane. We're going on the front plane, just press on it, and then on sketch. I would rather use a sketch, not normal 2. There's no difference between them, I would say. Now, you would get the line tool and then just do it like this, okay? For the smart dimension, you would get it from here, or you have the roller. You would see that I have more options than you guys. That's normal because I changed some settings. It's up, always up, even with you guys in your settings. Always up. Smart dimension. For the smart dimension, you would give the length of something, or from here and here you could press and do that, or press on it here and it's going to give it to you, okay? So let's say we give we want to fully define this object. We want to fully define this line. To fully define something, we need to give the x and the y of it. How wide is it, or how far is it, and how tall is it from the origin point. Or if we started on the origin point, we don't need to put these. But if some sketches requires that, we're going to do that. So first, we're going to put the y-axis from it, so the height of it from the origin point. Let's say we have it as 40. It's going to directly change it to 40. Now, we need to give it as x-axis. Now, let's give it as x-axis. Now look here, we have as an x-axis. Let's say we have it as 20. So it went to the x-axis as 22 centimeters. Now, it's not fully defined, as you could see over down there, because we could still move this part. We haven't gave the length of this line. let's give this as 80 millimeters, which is 8 centimeters. So it became fully defined. All of that what we need for the Smart Dimension tool. Let's delete this. Okay, now for the line tool, we saw that we have as a line tool, it's this, and we have the center line, it's this. When we do a mirror tool, we're going to demonstrate that in a bit. So for the line tool, there are two things that we need to know about. Is you see the wide vertical line that we're seeing right now next to the pen. This means that it's with the origin point. Look, it changes to yellow, which means it's perfectly on it. It's intersecting it. So when we press this, it gives us two relations, which is vertical with the origin point, and it's intersecting it too. We could get the line tool from right click, hold right click, and then hover around. You could get it from here, and then like that. So when we have the line on the origin point, for fully defining it, just give the length of it and make it as 100. Tamam. Now if we delete these, delete that, and then delete this too, and delete this too. Now, if we have it as underdefined, we could check something. Why is it not being as fully defined? Okay, so why is that? The SolidWorks doesn't know why is where to fully define, or where does it stick to, like the origin point, on which place of this line it should like make it fixed. So we could do something, which is give it press on the origin point and then give it here. Let's say we have it as 50. Or we could do something, which is delete this dimension, just hover all over the line, and then you're going to get the midpoint, which is here. This is the midpoint. Click on it, and then hold Control with the clicking on it, and click on the origin point. Make it as coincident. That's going to ensure you that from that side it's 50 millimeters, and then from that side 50 millimeters. That's for that. Now, if we wanna, I would say that's only for the line tool. Oh, okay, for the line tool, if we want to draw something that's 45 angled, we could just do it as like this. If we look next to the pen, it's showing the length of the line and then the angle of it. And under the pen a bit, you're going to see like an angle, which that means it's on 45 degree. Let's look. Let's change. Yeah, that's basically going to say it's a 45 degree. When we have for the Smart Dimension, we want to give an angle to, if we have like an angle in the drawing, and we want to give that, just draw a line at an angle, any angle, and with a straight line. And then we're going to have this angle is showing 45. Let's say we want it to be 65. It's going to directly change that. Or let's draw like two lines at an angle, and then we could give the difference between them, or an angle between them. It's like this. Let's say it's 65 too. It's going to change this only because we already have the distance from here. We don't have a distance from here. Now, if we do Control Z, and we give here from here to there as 65. We could see that they're both in the middle, in the same. We could just give these. Okay, to do the relation tab, just click on the place that you want, click, and then hold Control, and then click on the other one, make it horizontal, it's going to automatically change it directly. Now, if we want to give the angle between here and here, but we already have an angle here, it's going to give us something overdefined, which means we already have the dimension. You don't need to add. So if you press OK, it's going to remove that or gray it. What do you call? Shade it out. Delete that. But if you chose the second option, which is make it overdefined, like this one, okay, leave the dimension driven. Okay, it's going to show that blue lines, and then we have like sometimes red, like an item is unsolvable or conflict. So you could do something which is over here, overdefined, press on overdefined, then diagnose, then choose any, just change between these. You probably one time you're going to get one, or sometimes you're going to get hundreds of solutions. So you're going to see which one is the better solution for you. Sometimes they're going to remove lines, they're going to remove relations, they're going to remove dimensions. It's up to you. So what do we mean by, okay, what did I do here? A mistake, which is I pressed on escape, but I didn't click on the correct button. Just click it. So what do we mean by relations? It's these green things. Okay, these green things are called relations. Okay, now what do we need is to if sometimes in the drawing it's not showing the relations, probably you have disabled it from here. Just right click on the sketch place, and then sketch entities, then view sketch relations. These are going to shade them out and or remove them. Click on this, is going to show them. Okay, probably you could have noticed that. Probably I have been seeing in the lab there are some problems that this box is not always showing. I don't know how to fix this problem actually. I don't know that. I haven't had this problem with my laptop till now, but I don't know why is that happening in the university laptops. Okay, now we will come back to these in a bit. For the mirror tool, we could mirror things with it. No shit, we could mirror it. Just select, first you have two boxes. Then you're going to select the things that you want to mirror. Mirror about is the place that you want to mirror the things to. So let's say you're going to select this line, or a center line you're going to put, or a construction line. Just select them. Or let's delete that, and delete this. And we want to mirror about this. Going to have this. And click that. You have a new line. Okay? This is a new line. We have another mirror tool, which is in the features side. It's this one. That's for the functions or features. We're going to come to that in a bit. Okay. What do we have else for till now? These are okay for the trim entities. I would like to use always the power trim, because I have the freedom of choosing where to cut and how to cut, like this, and you just draw a line around it and then you could cut it. Okay, for the corner, I don't really use them. Actually, I never used any of these, so I don't know what are the function of them. Offset entities, this is a professional level. We won't use them. Convert entities. For a convert entities, it's basically if you start a new plane, and let's say you start this plane. Oh, it's the same plane, but yalla, okay. Just press the scar change, and because we haven't drawn anything. and we will choose this. We will choose the right plane. Click on the first plane and then just click convert entities. One or more sketches and entities could be not project. Okay, we will do the entities when we do a 3D thing. We don't need that right now. Okay. You have this. You guys, I don't know why why this pin is not showing up to you guys. How to get this? It's just press the space bar, and then you're going to get it. Now, let me just demonstrate that. So I click on the space bar, and this shows up. You don't have the pin. I don't know why that's happening for you because of different versions of SolidWorks. But this is a really helpful bar. You could just press on here and do that, or change the view of the sketch, how you're going to look at it. Okay. What anything left for this? Okay. Entities to pattern. That's a good one. Entities to okay. When you're out of the sketch, to open the sketch again, just press edit sketch. Entities to pattern. First, you need a center line, and do like this. Okay. And then you have linear and you have circular. Linear and circle, what's the difference between them? The linear goes X and Y, or Z2 if possible, and circular, it goes at like on 360 degrees. So let's do the linear one. Linear, it's going to tell you on X-axis. So over here we see that it's going to go there. Okay. Here it's telling us, okay, the entities to pattern, the things that you want them to move. So you're going to choose these. Then this is the distance between them. The distance between them make them as like you could see that it's moving a bit. We didn't give the line, the measurements of the line, but let's assume it's 100, I guess. Yeah, it's 100. So you could see this. That's the distance between the starting point till there. Now here, it's giving as this. This is the icon of it. It's how many things that you want to copy. If we increase, it's going to change too. The amount of the objects. Now, this it's the how much elevation, or it's showing. I think it's already clear. How is it changing? Look. Okay. Now let's do this as 0. Okay. Now if we activate this and okay, to change the direction, we don't want positive X, we want negative X. Just going to press this button and it's going to change it directly. Okay. Let's see how to activate this guy. Oh, it's not activating. Okay, let's do 2. So what does this? The X-axis, it goes up or down. So this goes up or down. Let's just increase let's make it as 100. Okay, you can see now it's going down. It's going to negative X. If we change that to positive X and make it like how many rows do you want to do it? How many rows of up you want to do it? Let's say 5. We could see that it's 5 rows. And here we're going to do it 5 too. We could see that it made it 5 rows and 5 columns. And just click all of them the same. Tamam. That's for the linear pattern. Now Control Z. Okay. Now for the circular pattern, the parameter is the place that you want to rotate the thing about. Let's choose this one. And then entities to pattern, the things that you want to rotate. So this. Okay. Now, what do we need? It's the angle that you want to rotate about, change them. It's going to decrease the angle of it. Let's put it on 300. So you look, there's a change in it, 360, and it changes. And the amount of things that you want to copy, how much do you want to copy? Let's say it's like 9. And that's all for this. We don't need anything more. Okay, look, it's now these things, they are not even clear for me because of the recording. There's nothing there. No need for them. Okay. Let's delete this sketch and come again. What do we need? Okay, let's explain these. Now, we have the circle. We have two types of circles. There's 2 button circles and 3 button circles. First button, you press on the origin point, and then you click. The second click is for the radius. We use the smart dimension, the shortcut, it would be better. And let's make it 800. Okay. That's the first circle. Now, second circle is the 3 button circle, which is first, then this, then this. Well, how do you want to explain this to yourself? I have no idea. Where do you use this? I have no idea too. Why do we need these? I have no idea. It's parameter circle. Why do we use it? I don't know. Like, why would they even add that? If let's say if we have it here, then here. Okay, that could be used when we have like we don't. Okay, I understood why. Let's see, the fillet tool is not working. Okay, this is the fillet tool. Now, the fillet tool, it makes the angle as round. Let's give it as 10. Sketch vertex on it. Just make it as this. Okay. I think the sketch is too big. That's why it's happening. Okay, if you look, if we zoom in, let's make this as like 80. Yeah, now it's more clear. Okay, the sketch is way too big. Let's make it as here as 1,400 by 300. Yeah. Okay. The fillet, it's this basically. You just click on here and it's going to make it round edge. Okay. So let me check this, the parameter circle. If we make it as, if we click it on here and then click it on here, yeah. And instead of this, if it the fillet tool not working, just choose this and then trim entities and cut it like this. Please cut. Okay, it's on par. Yeah, cut this and then cut these two. Yeah, basically the same. Give it as 80. And we did the same thing but with one click with the fillet tool. Okay, that would be easier. Okay, now the spline, I think it's that's how is it pronounced, I think. So you could get, and then it's free sketch, and like this, and like this. Okay, you would change it like using these. This is the center of it. If you see like a line that has more than one line, that means it's the center of the plates. And then we would like just choose this. And then what's this line function? It's the angle that it moves to. Yeah. Then let's make this more. Okay. Where do we use this? I have used this in one of my models. I hope it's okay. It's just this. Leave it for now. Okay. The square, we have many options. I think we could use only these. These are the beneficial ones. It's 2-click one and then one with the center. Okay, let's delete this sketch to see. Now, this is the rectangle one. You could draw a square with it. Just give the same dimension for both. So for the first one, let's start with the first place and then the end point of it. Like I say, the parallelogram that we studied. For the second one, it's on the center and then it goes out like this. Okay, I think that's simple. There's nothing to explain with. We have now the ellipse. The ellipse is like drawing an egg, I would say, and then like this. For this, you need to give more relations than the or more dimension to make it fully defined than usual. 1000. Why this is too much? Okay. And this with this 80. Okay. Now you see it's not fully defined. Then give it from here to here. It's over defined. Okay. Now you would just give here and here a horizontal relation and it's fully defined. Okay. That's for the ellipse. Do you have any other options? Hell, parabolic. Allah, I have never used this. What is this? Yeah? What is this? Really? Huh? Hey, where's the second one? Hello? No? Yeah, we won't use these. Believe me. What is this partial ellipse? Okay. Then. Allah. Okay. Now. Yes. Now the slot. The slot we have two. Let's check the first one. So first, for the slot, try to use it on horizontal with the origin point, so we won't have the headache of making it fully defined. Then, first click. Okay, I didn't say that. Sorry. The ellipse, make it horizontal with the origin. Then, that's the first click there. Then, second click on bottom on the other second place, and then third place or the radius of the circles. How to fully define ellipse? It's making this 114, let's say. Then you give the radius of the circles, let's say 60. Oh no, let's say 30. Tamam. Now we have this thing. We have now, the problem is it's going there on left and right. To make it fully defined, just click on the middle point here, then with control, hold control, and then here, coincident. It's fully defined. That's that easy. There's nothing hard with it. Let's check the second ellipse tool. It's first click, let's say, on the origin point, and then it's going to extend that. That's up to you. It's easier to you probably. Then third click the radius. Same thing. Same way to fully define it. There's nothing different with it. And say 70. That's all. Okay. Okay. Now for the polygon. Polygon, let's say for this hexagon, you would have two ways to put our with an angle or 180. Okay, let's put it like this. We would have the vertical relation with the origin point. Then, to fully define it, try to always start on the origin point. You would or give the I would rather do it like that way. If he didn't give it, that's okay. Just give the length of the side, let's say 200. Okay, then one thing left, it's to give the relation. Click on the first side, then hold control with this side, and then vertical became fully defined. Okay, let's try the other way of fully defining it by this circle. Let's put it as 220. Okay, let's see if we give it as a horizontal or as a vertical relation, what's going to happen. Yeah, became same fully defined. Okay, so it's very easy to fully define a polygon if you start on the origin point. If you don't understand or start on the origin point, then hell no, it's not easy. Okay, for selecting select like this select, you have two ways. Or you select from right, then to left, no, left to right, like this, from left to right. What? Left to right. You will get the blue box. Or you're going to select from right to left, you're going to get the green box. What's the difference? Now, look, in the blue box, the only things that you have fully selected it. Now look, it's going to only, if I do it from here, it's going to only select this line. It's not going to select this line too. So select only this line. But if I do it from the green box, from the right to left, it's going to select this line with this line and with this line too. Look, and so selected this too. So what does that mean? The blue box, it does only the fully selected things. The green box, only the things that you have moved over it or hovered over it. Okay. Now the fillet tool, I think I have explained it. The chamfers. Okay, the chamfers, they're a very nice tool. It's basically most of the times it's used for design and making it more strong. So let's use the chamfers. It's basically making it at an angle, making the round at an angle. Look, now let's make this as 80. Look, it made it as a 45 angle. Okay, if we change that to angle distance, if we reduce that, okay, let's give it as 30. Okay, and 80. Choose another angle. It's going to be like this. Okay. What else? The chamfers. Actually, there's nothing left. Only these two. This is for the sketch. We have another fillet tool and chamfers in the features. It's over. Here's it, and in this arrow too. Very different, kind of different. These are used for the features. Okay. Now, what left? Let's look on here. Okay, yeah. I think these we won't use them. They're for typing. Okay. Like text here, you're going to say, let's say, grade. Oh, great. Okay. And the curve. Say over here. It typed it over here. Okay. You could make it bold if you select that. Yeah. And italic, or rotate it and change it anywhere. You wanna look at this thing, go look at it. Okay. What else? I don't know what's this. That's for the sketch actually. Okay. So we're going to go now to the features. Okay. The features tab. For the features tab, we need to draw something. let's do like, it's up to you which one do you want to use. I usually use it as the normal look. Going to use the top plane. Which plane do you want to use? Okay, we're going to use this one. Just come to here and then plane. This one, okay, like that one. First we give the dimensions, 160, yeah, that's good. 160, and then here let's say 100. Okay. Now we have the features. First, it's the extruded boss base. What does that mean? Let's say you're building in a house. You're adding blocks in here. You only add blocks and then it goes. You constructioning it, like it's a construction, not deconstruction. This is construction, building it, not deforming it or destroying it. Okay, for the extruded boss base, don't use this. I have never used it. Well, I don't know what is it. Well, I don't know what's this. Offset? Oh, this is offset. Okay, here's it. I've been seeing. I want. Okay, tamam. Okay, now for here you have mid plane and blind. What does the blind mean? It goes only through one direction. Okay, you want to change the direction of its building. Press on this button. It goes down. Look, and then if we want to go that change the directions, just press this button, please. The thickness of it, let's put it as 40. Change the direction. It goes down, goes up. Tamam. Now for here, up to the vertex, if you have any other thing, any other that's used in big blocks, up to body, if you have like many parts and you want to just send it to, you don't know what's the dimension of it, we will see that in a bit. Mid plane, it's basically, it's from the middle. It gives the same dimensions from up and down. Okay, so here we have it as, let's say, 40. So plane 40. Okay, so here's 20 and here's 20. Okay, now this is called draft. Draft, what does a draft mean? It gives an angle to the extrude. Now look, it's changing the angle. Tamam. So I think this is a good design for a TV table. Nice. Okay, what does outdraft mean? I will show in a bit. Let's see. Well, it's good, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so if we change that to blind, okay, look, how is it? Outdraft, what does that mean? It's going, now look, this is going inward. Outdraft means going outward. Okay, now what does that mean? Okay, now we have here the second option, the direction. From the same sketch, you could build another thing. Okay, blind, or yeah, blind. Usually it's blind. You want to change the thickness of it, make it 2, and you could add another angle to it too. And we just did a pyramid, I guess, upside down pyramid. Nice. Okay. Now we have all of these functions. We're going to learn this. No need for these. This and this is no need to 2. This is 2, and these are not our levels. Here's the fillet tool. Let's use the chamfers now. If we choose this block, or yeah, and activated it, look, it did this for us. Okay, let's choose the fillet, and let's choose this one, and this. It's going to do this for us. Okay, it makes it around, like a circle or at a radius. You could adjust the settings over here. If you look around them, it's settings, increase that, decrease that. I have never used these. This is this is at an angle. Okay, you change them. Okay, now the red, these we don't need these. Shell, it's a thing that like you press on this face and make the thickness of the wall, let's say, make it as 30. Then press, okay, what? 30 and enter. Look, you made it a hole inside. Okay. Reference geometry, we'll come to that in a bit. Or let's do it right now. We'll do this in a bit. Reference geometry. The things that we need is the plane. For the plane, it's basically a new A4 paper. And instead of, if we have like, if we want to draw something on this face, okay, we could, I know we could click on that and we're going to have a new plane, but if we have any other thing that, let's say, inside, we want to draw inside this, we could not do that. So we will see if we want to put a plane in here. We will see which one is it parallel to. So let's come to here on this, look, parallel to this. Then make it 30. Let's see if it comes into the middle. No. Make it 45. Yeah, 45. Tamam. Now this here, it has a new face. Tamam. I'll draw a circle, any place here, a circle, okay, and give it as dimensions of 40. Yeah. Now I have it over here. Okay, I will make a cut using extruded cut. This basically cuts into things, deform, deconstruction, whatever is it called. So it's going to cut. For the extruded cut, we have the same as extruded boss base. Blind, it means from one side, mid-plane on both sides, okay. Through all, what that means, it goes through everything in front of the direction. Change that, the direction goes through only this. Through both, it means from both of the sides. To next, it means like only till here. Okay, you can use that too. Up to vertex. Don't need these, just use these four. Okay, let's change the direction and just turn all this and make it, yeah, only this for now. That's all enough. Okay, same draft, is it gives the angle. Like let's say we want to make it an angle hole. Okay, second direction, the same as the extruded boss base, gives the same thing. Okay, and selected contours, I think I didn't explain this. Selected contours is the things that you want to select or you want to do the cut to. Now let's say if we have another hole. Okay, you start a sketch on this. We're already on the sketch. And we have this. Okay, we have that. We want to do only this part. Going to come to this. We're going to select this line. Okay, it's already selected there. Okay, now we're going to cut. Made a cut inside here. What is this position of looking? I have no idea. Yeah, made a cut through here. Yeah. Let's if you see that you did the feature wrong, click on it here and edit the feature or edit the sketch. All, and then it made a hole through everything. Okay, but not that side because it's not on the middle, like it's not from the first. Okay. Now for revolved boss base. Revolved boss base. Let's say you make something. Okay, wait. Let me think about something that I could do. Uh, okay, using, let's say, the reference geometry. Okay, and this, and just make it as 60. Come on, or wallah, go through. Let's go. Okay, come on. 900. I think we made this as 160. It should be enough. Delete this. I don't know why did it show up. Yeah, make it as 100. Yeah, tamam. If you see that this plane, the previous plane, it's annoying, just come to here and then make it hide. To this and sketch. Now, let's say you have this. No, give me this. Yeah, let's say you have this. And using the center line, I don't think this is going to be correct. We're going to try. Yeah, so you basically make a donut, let's say. Yeah, we may basically going to do something 360. Okay, you did this basically. Okay. Revolved cut. Let's delete this feature. Okay, and use the same sketch. Click on it and then edit sketch. Then come to here. Revolved cut. It basically makes a cut through everything. So let's demonstrate that. That's how it is. Okay, makes a cut. Now let's explain the features of the revolved cut. You how to do a revolved cut? You select if you have more than one center line, it's not going to be auto selected. But if you have one center line, it's going to auto select the center line that you're going to have a revolution about. Now, the blind, same as it, from one direction to 360. Okay, you're going to decrease the number. What does that mean? It's going to decrease the, let's say, the revolution amount of revolution. If you look at here, it decreased it. Okay, now let's pull that to, let's see here, and do yes. It's only cut it through there. That's how it is. Okay. For mid plane, it's going to give a from here and there of a 92-degree angle. Now flip side of cut. I don't think that's going to happen here. Yeah, that's won't happen. Select contours, basically the same. Just select this. It's going to select the place that you want to cut. Okay, that's for it. For revolved, I didn't explain the features for revolved. They're basically the same actually. Same center line, just choose this center line and same settings. Okay, second direction, you won't use it here, or we won't even use it. And select the contours. That's all. But make sure when you do a revolved boss base that this sketch is not over the center line. Why? Because it's going to give us an error. If we select this, let's say select contours, okay, it's not going to do that. It's going to give us an error. Sketch is open or self-intersecting or intersecting the center line. Why? Because this line is overlapping this line. Okay. What do you need? Okay, let's do the mirror tool. Now let's Control Z this, and then let's do this. Come on. Now, the mirror tool and the features tab. It's a nice feature. It's a really good feature. Now let's say you have a sketch and then you don't want to do this thing again there. What you're going to do, you have first the mirror face plane. You're going to choose this, or let's say this. You're going to choose the one that's parallel to the one that you want. And the features to revolve, up to you. What do you want to revolve to? Let's already selected this faces to mirror, features to mirror, sorry, and just press click, and it's going to directly move it over there. Let's mirror. And not this, delete this, and let's say the cut. Where's the cut? Yeah, this one. It's going to do the same thing. Oh, nice, okay. Let's change the face. This one, yeah. Look, it just the feature that you did, it's going to cut that. What else? What else? Let me just remove this down so I could see the rib. We're not going to use the rib. Okay. Tell me. What's this? Oh, no, not this. Okay. Linear pattern. You're going to the same as the mirror. You're going to mirror the body, all of the body. A circular pattern, the same thing. Okay, let's do this. Now direction. I think you choose top plane and then just do 3 or 4 and increase them. Now features and faces. Do this. Look, it just made everything. And then this one too. It's going to make it. Let's. Okay, nice. Now why some features and instead now just join? Okay. So why is that happening? Because we selected things that they are not the same. Just delete the revolve. Okay, same problem. Nice. It's happening. Uh, the distance is too much. Yeah. Look, we just stack them up on each other. Circular pattern going to make them revolved. Direction. Like where should I make the direction? I don't know. Okay, just increase that. It's going to change them, flip them. Okay, and make yes. Okay, depends on the place that you go you selected it. What else? Mm, we don't need this. We don't need this. Okay, so to make sure that that you have the measures correct, you're going to use the measure tool. Okay, and just select the line that you want. It's going to give you the length of it. Or choose the point to point. It's like from which place to which place. And it's going to give you the length, the x, y, and z. Okay, these two. These things are all useless, not useless, but we won't learn them right now. The other features that Mr. Azad didn't teach us. Well, that's all everything that we have been taught from Mr. Azad. Okay, thank you. I hope you got something from this. I sure got something from this. Yeah. Okay, see you. Bye bye.